not making the non-drinker buy a round of drinks for everyone. That's outrageous. And then tried at least 7 or 8 samplers from Messina. Tried them all, had a good little taste of everything, and then it's like, nah, I've had enough, and then walked away.
Welcome back to Critical Banter, the podcast that brings the Friday Drinks chat to you. This week's episode, World Cup themed. We're going to do Price is Right, and we're also going to do COPA stereotypes and some of the players playing at the World Cup. But before that, throughout the week, we got me, Miguel, we have Rowie.
G'day.
And Senthurin.
Yo, bro, we went to go see your cousin last week. Malayali rapper Hanuman Khan was in town. Stay at your place.
You did not. I have a Malayali rapper at home. And I paid to see another one.
Shout out to him. Who's the one at home?
That's my brother. Shout out.
Go give him a follow. Yeah, it was, well, Miguel, what would you expect the crowd to be at a Malayali rapper?
Truly, we're in Australia, multicultural,
Well, there was
one culture.
There was, apart from, the sea of brown people, there was one Asian person. Shout out to Cindy. There was one white person. I don't know if you saw him. No. There was a random whitey there. And then there was an African guy as well.
There you go. That's diversity, baby.
Yeah, there was diversity.
There you go. Multicultural.
But that counts, right? Even if it's just one, it still counts as diversity.
There's cultures.
Exactly. But we were standing there and I get a tap on the shoulder out of nowhere and I turn around and this girl looks at me. And I look at her and I was about to be like, what's your problem? And she's like, oh, my boyfriend wanted to tell you to stay dangerous. And then I start looking around. She was surrounded by women, and I'm like, "Where's your boyfriend?" And she's like, "He's at home." And I'm like, "How have you done that then?" So I think
she's probably sniped you from like 10 meters away. Took a photo.
I didn't turn around once, so I don't know how she sniped me. Maybe she saw Ro because Ro was right next to me. But
you got a distinct head shape, maybe.
So we got to stay dangerous from another part.
A bloke at home.
A bloke at home. We got to
work from home type shit.
We got a digital stay dangerous, so that was pretty cool. So she did say his name, and I forgot it, so I do apologize.
You want to take a guess?
Nah, I wouldn't. How's this? I got another. I guess this is a Mind Your Manners, maybe, or Rare Unit. I'll tell you the story, and you guys can kind of figure out, categorize it how you will. So. A girl at work was telling us that she went for drinks with her girls like after work one day. So like, a couple of friends work around town and they all went for drinks. And they all went to this like really nice cocktail bar. And so there's meant to be 4 or 5 of them and they get there. And then for some reason there's a random bloke with them as well. And it's a brown brother, no less. And so she tells me that it's actually one of her friends, work friends, tagged along to girls' night for some reason. Immediate red flag. And apparently, so they get there and they're all chatting and he's just kind of there on the side, not really like participating in conversations.
On his phone type shit.
Kinda. And then really the reason they kept him around was because he kept buying drinks.
Oh, there we go.
So he kept buying rounds.
You're watching a master at work.
And then they were going to go home and then they were hoping that, he would kind of just take the hint and, go his own way. And for whatever reason, so one of them happened to live near him. And he's like, oh, yeah, you catch that bus? I'll catch the bus with you. Anyway, so that all happens. And then that was a Thursday night. Then Friday, they go back to work. And the girl who works with him is like, oh, I'm going to go get a coffee this morning. I'll shout you a coffee. You got us a lot of drinks. The least I can do is get you a coffee. And he's like, oh, yeah, of course. And then he gets a free coffee. Turns out, he actually wasn't buying the drinks. One of the other girls, or like he would go with one of the other girls and they would be buying the rounds and he would come back and say, oh, hey, I bought you these rounds of drinks.
No.
Slimy.
He's taking credit.
Yeah, he's taking credit.
How has he not realized that this would get back to him?
And then obviously the girl the next day felt bad for him buying so many drinks. So she went and bought him a coffee as well. so apparently he didn't buy a single round that night.
Yeah, boys, stay up, Free drinks and a free coffee.
I just kept saying, game's the game. You guys got played.
No, because they tried to play him. If they wanted to keep him along for the night.
True, but really, he was...
He's playing chess, they're playing checkers.
So, okay, 2 things. First of all, him rocking up to the girls' night, I want to say not his fault, because he's obviously been invited, potentially. He's like, oh, what are you guys doing after work? And she's like, I'm having drinks with a couple of friends. And... she's probably asked him, do you want to tag along?
Yeah.
So if that's the situation, he's then been thrown under the bus in that scenario. So if we take that lens.
It'd be rogue if she was like, oh yeah, I'm getting drinks with my girls. Like, yeah, I'll come along.
Yeah, that seems like a very I mean, I don't know. This guy's also, taking credit for drinks he hasn't had. So I don't put it past him to do this.
He has
either.
audacity though, to be fair.
So then, okay, let's say, so in the case
Yours is more likely.
in the case that, hey, I'm going out with friends. If you want to come along, feel free. He's then come along. All right. I'll give him that if that's the situation. Then to not then realize the situation and not to leave after the first drink, that's now back on him, in my opinion. If you've realized that they're a group of friends, there's no other blokes around.
Yeah.
And you're obviously not even you're not even like, it's okay to come to a girls' night. If you're in there and you're in the mix, no dramas. You're sitting on the side.
And you don't know him.
And you don't know
Spectator
him.
sport, mate.
Yeah, you've got to jog on after one drink.
You stay for one and that's it. You go.
And then you bounce. Then getting up to get drinks with people and then claiming them as your own.
You
That
have
is,
confirmation he definitely took credit for it.
Yes.
dude, that's dead set a criminal offense. What I'm confused about is that how is this not, how have they not realized that?
I don't know. So what happened was the next day they were trying to do the maths to figure out what the split was or whatever.
That is already yuck. Why are you mathing the drinks?
Putting that aside, I think they quickly accounted for every drink and realized this guy was not paying for any drinks at all.
Right.
And claiming to do so.
So he's probably there to lend a hand. Like, he let me carry some drinks.
Yeah.
And then he's probably sat down, like, here guys, that was you? Yep. Here's your margarita. Here's your vodka soda.
Yeah.
And then to claim the free coffee at the end, I think
that was the icing on the cake for me. That was like, this guy's a genius.
I was going to say that's fair play. Like, that's just.
Technically, he's not lying. He just didn't say no. I didn't buy any
The
drinks.
coffee is what confirms the ill intent.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he could have been like, you know what, fucking, she bought all the drinks, don't get me the coffee. But he's like,
he knew what he was
I'll
doing.
take that flat white, thank you very much.
But has your friend been like, hey, because you paid for the drinks, I'm going to shout you coffee? Or has she in her head been like,
explicitly.
Yes.
No
that
way,
was the
that's-
intention of it.
no, that intention.
Yeah. Was, oh, hey, I'm going to go get a coffee. You bought a lot of drinks last night. Let me shout you a coffee.
Was the intention verbalized explicitly?
Because in your head, you're thinking that, but you're
I wasn't. I think it was because that's part of the outrage from my friend.
Right,
where it
okay.
was
I
like,
could feel
this
bad
guy-
that, Sen, he shouted all the drinks yesterday, but like, you know what, Sen, I'll give you a coffee today. It's not explicit.
not explicit. Yeah.
And you're going to take it.
I can't confirm if it was explicit or not, but for this point of the story,
Yeah,
let's say it
let's
was.
say it was explicit. That
for
makes it
the
more
outrage.
fun.
Makes it funnier.
So yeah, wow. What a masterclass, ladies and gentlemen. That's fantastic from this guy. Now, if he did invite himself to the girls' night, that makes it even more harrowing. I must admit.
I think he didn't invite himself from memory. I don't think he did. So
we'll give him that.
he was just opportunistic. He happened to be there, as in he just joined and then realized it was a girls' night, but then figured out he could.
And he probably would have got away with
Profit
this.
off this.
He probably would have gotten away with this if it was like a normal friend group who didn't account every drink the day
Fulton,
after.
I've heard about that though. Like,
What
that
do you mean?
happens. We don't do it, but I've heard that there are friend groups that, on the night, I'll get this round, whatever. And then the next day it's like, let's work out the split.
The bill.
Let's work
bill.
out. Ra got you 2 shots at bar A, Senny, you got, the pint at B. Let's.
But my problem
do
is
the
like,
maths.
if you go to enough bars, you don't even, who's remembering?
No,
Do you know what I mean?
can't. There's no.
Or I guess you have the bank
yeah, the
statements.
bank statements, but who can be bothered?
It's a sunk cost, bro. You go out,
Yeah.
you buy some drinks, and then you get some drinks.
Yeah,
exactly.
And it's net zero at some
You
point.
just go round for round, and then eventually it'll all work out.
The only exception is you didn't drink.
Yeah,
And you bought people drinks. That's the only exception.
No, even then, why are you buying? Anyways, what are your thoughts on like if you don't drink, are you part of the round for free in terms of, hey, I'd like a Diet Coke, and then for example, Migs, you're not drinking, Sen, you want a Diet Coke, Migs buys you a Diet Coke along with the 4 beers with the other 4 friends. Are you then obligated to buy around, or are you getting free DCs for the night?
Nah, I don't think. How many DCs are you smacking in a night?
That is true. You're not
like
smashing.
in the time you and I get 4 pints, Sen will have 1 or 2 DCs.
DCs, yeah.
I think you're fine.
That's $5 to me, $5 to you. Call it a day.
Yeah.
No. So you're saying that's
He's
free,
exempt. Yeah,
I
he
think
gets
you're
free.
exempt. I
free
think you're
DCs
exempt.
for the
I
night.
think
Because again,
I
he's
think
not
so.
having 5 DCs, bro. He's probably having 2.
Well, to be fair,
You get him a jug and call it a
Yeah,
day.
exactly. You do something like that.
yeah, fair enough. So this
You're
guy,
not making the non-drinker buy a round of drinks for everyone. That's outrageous.
And then drive me home afterwards. Thank you very much.
yeah. So this guy honestly probably could have got away with it if things hadn't gone so horribly south.
I would love to meet this guy and ask him what was
What was
plan?
purpose?
Yeah.
What was his purpose?
I think he just saw an opportunity and went with it.
Fair enough. I got something that happened a couple of days ago. So it's been raining in Sydney, and I went to get some groceries. It was like maybe like 8 o'clock, So I was walking to my car. I don't have any garage, like I don't have a garage or a car spot. So I just park on the street. So I'm like walking to my car and it's like pretty dark and rainy. And then like I see my car, I'm opening the door, I like unlock it, but it's not opening. And I'm thinking, has this my car guy like stung me again? Has he somehow like, you know, done something to my door? So I'm like just pulling, right? And then I hear I look in the car and I've traumatized a poor lady.
Oh my
'Cause
God,
she thinks I'm
bro.
trying to break into her
Oh
car.
my God.
Oh.
Bro, mate.
And then I panicked as well because I'm hearing because my car was parked like 2 cars down. So
you can hear
I'm
it.
hearing the
But you're not seeing.
But I'm not seeing because I'm distracted. I'm like on my phone. I'm just jiggling the door, right? And then she starts screaming at the top of her lungs, bloody murder.
Yeah.
I look inside and then she's just like gone white. And I'm like, oh no. So I mean, I did want to like put the hand up, you know, sorry.
Scurry
And I
away.
scurry away to my car.
To the darkness.
Yeah, because probably, let's say you pulled it 5 times. By the 3rd time, you're frustrated. It's
I'm
not opening.
angry,
So you're
dude.
angry, bro. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I felt quite bad about that. But I think I've genuinely traumatized this poor woman.
Middle age?
Huh? No,
she old?
young-ish. Yeah, young-ish.
Kid left in the car type of vibe?
No, not like that young. Like maybe like in her 20s or early 30s or something like that. But she
The
was,
boyfriend's going to the shop, she's sitting in the car type of thing.
mate, I have no idea this situation. All I know is that I had to get out of there before the cops showed
Was
up.
this near your house?
Yeah, it was near my house.
So it could be a neighbor. Have you seen this person before?
I have not. So I think it's just some stranger. So I've traumatized a stranger, you know, but mate, you've got to pay attention, boys and girls. You have to do it. I drive a Toyota Corolla white.
Yeah, I mean,
There's like a million of
I was
those.
gonna say.
So I should have checked the number plate, but I just couldn't believe that someone was parked on the same street with exactly my car.
was your car actually near it, or you just?
No. I mean, my car is always parked there on that strip. And
Yeah,
so maybe
yeah.
it's like the first car, maybe it's the 4th car.
Right.
But I'm not paying attention where I parked. I just know where it is there or thereabouts. So I'm there just jangling it up and down while she's
That would be
screaming bloody
terrifying
murder.
From her point of view, that would be my
Absolutely
Lord.
horrific. Like this
Yeah.
brown guy trying to break into her car while she's inside.
Yeah, that is pretty scary.
Holy, yeah, the more I think about it, holy shit, bro.
Because like I'm not like, dude, I'm going to the grocery shop. I'm not dressed, appropriately. I'm like dressed in like hoodie and like sweatpants and stuff like that. I look like a carjacker. You know what I mean? Holy. Anyways, stay vigilant out
There's
there.
African Americans who've been shot for less by cops, so you're lucky.
I got the hell out of there ASAPia.
Yeah,
It was
that's
horrifying.
bad. I feel like she has every right to call the cops, mind you.
Absolutely, man. You're lucky like the husband or the boyfriend didn't
Yeah,
get
you
back
would
in
got you.
time, bro. That's a conversation.
Should I my apology was like a hand up, sorry type situation. I feel like there's nothing more I can
No,
do
you
there.
don't stick around
I
any
can't,
longer.
I can't tell her to put down the window to
Yeah,
explain
let
the
me explain
situation.
what happened.
No,
right
you got to
now.
do a bit of acting, bro.
What do you mean? Like Japanese bowing and
What I
stuff?
would-
No, so you started trying to look for your car, you know, those sort of things.
Right. like,
Yeah, you don't need to fucking bow, bro.
I don't know.
Surely you,
As in, you start scanning for your car, you do all those sorts of theatrics
Yeah,
so they know, show she can see via visual
surely you
language.
drive back, you put your window down, and be like, sorry, this is what I was looking
Fuck that. You drive away,
No,
bro.
what? And then I drive my car. I put down the windows, drive, park next to her. I'd be
Yeah.
like,
Block her in.
this one.
You block her in.
Yeah, no, don't do that. She probably thought I jacked that car as well. Do you know what I mean? Like if I started driving another car, it's very hard to convince someone that, you know, your car is your car if you've tried to break in.
Yeah, it's fair.
But yeah, anyways, just a little tidbit of some trauma I gave on someone.
Speaking of, today we're going to have a World Cup episode. Obviously, the regular football's coming. The Premier League has come to
Not our
nearly-
local league.
Not our local league. We'll talk about that. I'm talking about the Premier League. And Arsenal have recently become champions. I DM'd you in the morning, Senny, because I opened my phone. I go on Instagram and all sorts of people are now Arsenal fans that I haven't heard a lick from.
Gooners, if you will.
Yeah, so many gooners on my Instagram feed, bro. And I just want to put that out there. You fucking shameless Arsenal fans that don't say anything, all of a sudden win the league, bro. I'm sick of all of them.
So why was this a big deal?
They haven't won the league in 22 years. They'll all tell you about it. They've come second for about 3 or 4 years in a row. And they
So
finally,
this is their year.
This is their year, finally. The shittest champions I've seen in my life. They finally won it. And everyone and their dog is reposting the same photo on their story. Shameless.
Do you post on Instagram when your team wins or your team, wins a trophy?
Yes. I think I did.
Okay,
The
all
Champions League in 2019, I definitely did.
Chucked a little story
The
up.
COVID one I did, and definitely last year I did.
Okay, so you're a culprit as well.
Yeah.
There's something about
for
Arsenal
Salah's
fans.
last
bro.
game, I'm sure I will.
There's something about Arsenal fans that makes it a bit. Because the thing about Arsenal fans.
It was more that there was someone I saw online who I didn't even know watched football, let alone supported Arsenal, and they posted. I was like, that's crazy.
It's the fact, it's the fact that she's Sen, I expect, Liverpool fan, whatever, proud Liverpool fan. It's these non-proud Arsenal fans that have not probably watched
people
a
like
game
me,
a year.
I'm chucking a story
Let's
up.
say you supported Arsenal, right? And I don't know, you posted a story. What have you got to do with Arsenal, mate?
So proud of the boys, you know? Got it done after 22 years.
Nah, that's the thing, man. The thing about Arsenal, they just want to be loved, bro. They play beautiful football and shit. I've got a lot off my chest about these fucking Arsenal fans. I'm sick of all of them.
Yeah, you were very angry in our soccer group chat
Yeah, I'm so angry, man.
about the fact that people are posting about
To be
it.
fair, at least the guys in our soccer team are pretty vocal about being Arsenal.
They're there when they lose.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why I can respect those people. It's people that I don't hear about when they lose or are winning a little, but when they're winning a lot now, all of a sudden,
Yeah.
But are there
They've come
people
out.
that you know? Like,
as in people I've come across in my life,
Yeah,
like
they
people
could
I've met. No, as in like I've talked to them for a semester at uni, so I know what they're about.
right. And they're not about
And
Arsenal.
then they're like friends. They're not close friends, but I know what they're about. You know, their main sport is not football, like footy or basketball or
You guys are
AFL.
being haters, man. Let people
nah, bro.
soak in some glory, you know?
I'll let anyone else, not these.
Oh, so it's an Arsenal thing specifically.
There's something about Arsenal fans, bro. They're just jarring, man.
Nah, this is a vendetta you have again. This is something you need to look at yourself for, you know? This is some hatred in your heart.
Yeah. Maybe I'll take it out in a local soccer or something.
Are we going to talk about that or are we not going to talk
we
about
won't
that?
talk about that. We won't talk about
we
that.
won't give them that satisfaction.
All right. The story was I got red carded in football yesterday, but we're not going to say why I got red carded.
We're not going to reopen that.
All you need to
can
know is everyone makes mistakes.
Everyone makes mistakes. Migs has also been red carded during the season.
Whether that was because I was making up for Rose errors, that's another story. That's
Yeah,
another
it is what
story.
it is. But, you know, you get red carded in football, you get suspended maybe for a couple of games, you know. Is that deserved? Is that not deserved? You know,
Anyways.
we'll be the judge of that.
Anyways, we won't talk about that.
I'm going to the tribunal to fight this tooth and nail.
One more thing from me this week. I've seen, and I'll shout him out, I've seen an Instagram account, Paulie Roberts. He has this series called Fair Game, where he goes to like Woolies and Coles and then he spots, let's say he's in the chocolate aisle, he'll spot like a Milky Bar that's like already opened. And his question is it fair game for me to tuck into this as well?
That's
That's funny, yeah.
disgusting.
No, so he has hella parts. Like he'll see like the cinnamon donuts. They're
Right.
open, right?
Yeah.
One's been taken.
Yeah.
Obviously can't resell it.
No, definitely not.
Is it fair game for him to now have a cinnamon donut?
But like, what's the structure of the video? Does he actually eat it, or is he just?
Yeah.
I think he eats
posing
most
the
of them, bro.
question?
I'm looking through what you've said. And I'm looking. Okay, this one he didn't. This one wasn't even open. He just opens himself. Wait, what is this? Hang
No,
on.
it is open. See, it's open.
No. That one was fine. The
Which one? I'm not looking at this video.
I'm looking at.
So
one
here,
where he
right,
opened.
I'll narrate it, right? So the video starts off with him filming a Milky Bar,
Yeah.
which has obviously been open, but
Yeah.
it's been folded upon itself.
Correct.
So obviously someone's already taken a bite. So now he's asking for this fair game and he just tucks into the fucking Milky Bar.
It's a good question, though. It is a good question.
Right?
There's one where someone got the Danish feta out of like the deli. You know how they wrap it up in the butcher's paper, but then they've left it in like the you know where they have the kombucha, like that fridge section. So it's completely unopened. He then picks it up, rips it open with his mouth, pulls out the feta and eats the whole feta in one go.
Okay, that seems a bit more.
No, there's another one. He goes, you know, at for example, like computer stores, you can donate batteries and old phone stuff. There's one he's going into an old shoe box, like a shoe donation thing, and he's seeing all the old shoes. He's grabbing one.
Nah, I mean, dude, actually, 2 weeks ago or a couple of weeks ago at football, there was a boot exchange. Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember that. Yeah,
When was
on the
this?
table
On the table. So, like, you know how there's like,
outside the synthetic ground.
you know, there's like book exchanges where like you take a book.
You
and
didn't play that game. You wouldn't have seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take a book and then you leave a book.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's like for football boots. Like you grab a pair.
Yeah, but
and
it's
you leave
for
a pair.
kids
I know.
mainly.
I've never seen a boot exchange.
My kid was size 6. Now they're size 8. I'll swap them out. It's
Yeah.
a good idea.
I'm a size 9. Who
Yeah,
wants
go
it?
grab one then.
Get some. I don't know. That was ridiculous. But going back to this, what's it, Paulie G or whatever his name is?
Paulie Roberts, shout out.
Are we? That's interesting.
So another one was a 3-pack of socks.
No, forget the socks. forget all this. Is it fair game? It's already open, or the socks are already open.
Well, legally, no. But if you actually think about it, they can't resell it. They're just going to throw it away.
Technically,
So it is fair game.
And someone else has damaged the stock. So it's not on you, bro. You found...
But do you reckon legally you're getting pinged for that?
No, I don't think
It's still their property, technically. You're not going to get pinged. No one gives a shit.
Yeah, no.
But technically still their property.
It's like the whole, can you take some grapes while you're in the fruit section?
It'll taste stuff.
Yeah.
But I think
What's
that...
the difference between that and this?
No, because I think you're not supposed to do that either for the grapes.
Really?
Yeah, of course you're not supposed to do it.
Hypothetically, who would do that?
But,
But then you end up buying the grapes most of the time.
not all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm having a couple of peanuts or so. I'm not buying any peanuts. I just want
What,
to taste
the
that.
pick and mix?
What, the pick and the...
Yeah, get the pick.
What, scoop
in the
and
hand.
weigh?
Yeah.
Scoop and weight in my mouth, bro.
So essentially, for you, if it's not in packaging, you'll take it. So you will rip open a banana there as well.
No, of course not. But the banana is in its own packaging, some
Yeah,
may
exactly.
say.
So it would be fine to eat.
No,
So you're taking scoop and weigh.
Scoop.
No, I'm saying
What about the mochis at the front of Coles? You're
that's-
taxing
Or
one
the
of those?
macaroons or whatever.
that's $2 a macaron or the ice cream mochis. But yeah, I mean, I haven't done it for a while, but I've been partial to a scoop and see you later.
What's the most expensive nut? Is it the macadamias? Is that the
Yeah.
most value for money?
Probably, yeah.
$20 a kilo or something?
Have one or two.
Yeah,
Who's going to ping you there? I think that's illegal, right? Let's put that
100%.
out there.
That's, some might say stealing.
But I'm saying what Paulie G's doing, that's an interesting grey area that I'd like to pursue further. A really interesting grey area.
No.
So if you're saying it's fair, do you think every item at Woolies is now fair game?
If it can't be resold, it's either going to go to waste or it's going into my mouth. Do you know what I mean? Like that's the two options.
So then what's stopping you from getting your partner to, I don't know, go to the pick and mix, scoop some like properly into like a bag as if they were going to buy it, but then decide to change their mind and she'll leave it there.
Now,
So now fair game for you to go pick it up.
No,
and
but
start
she's
it.
now done something. Someone
Yeah.
like Jason Team has now done something.
Okay.
I'm saying if you don't know who's done it and someone has stolen,
Yeah.
right? And for some reason they've even stolen the whole bar. They've just taken half a milk bar, which is the most ridiculous part of all of this. Like you're going to steal go all the way. If you're going to go to jail, you may as well steal it all.
That is fair.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm suspect of this guy because I don't see half open things that often at Coles or Woolies.
Are you not seeing it or you're not looking for it?
Well, obviously I'm not looking for it, but I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it in a
Do you know what I mean? So how is Paulie G going over and seeing every
Spend
day?
a lot of time in Woolies.
Every day he's got new bits of content.
You reckon he's creating his own content?
Yeah, I think so too. I think he would.
Have you ever done that thing? I think it's a white person where you're going to buy a Coke, right?
Yeah.
You start drinking it before you pay for it.
Yeah.
And then you pay for it?
I've never done it, but I have seen
Would you do that? It seems so weird, bro.
Just wait an extra couple
I
of
feel like
minutes.
you've done it, bro.
I do it. I did it in when I lived in the Netherlands. There was like a an orange juice machine where you could fill your own orange juice. Like they crush the oranges in front
I've
of
got
you.
a Coles as well, by the way.
Did they?
Yeah, shout out.
All right, I'm a Woolies man by trade. They had that there, and I would have swigs of orange juice while I shopped, and then at the end I would refill. Yeah, a little top up.
Nice.
See you later.
It's like the 7-Eleven slushy.
Oh, that's fair.
You eat a bit and then you top it back up.
Yeah, it's like when
Smack
you go
it
to
a couple
Yochi.
times. So
Yochi.
Yochi. Put your mouth under the tap.
No. I've just seen people.
Shout out, gone.
I've just seen people eating Yochi while they're getting new flavors, just quietly at Yochi. The samplers are pretty generous. Like
They're
you
quite
could-
big.
Yeah, they give you like a shot.
Yeah, you could just have 2 or 3 of those and be
Yeah,
pretty
just
good
put it
for
out
the
there. Is
night.
that fair game?
What, the Yoshi
Samples
samplers?
only?
I think I would say yeah, because they're a sample. Like you're there.
You chose not to buy?
I tasted the coconut frozen yogurt.
Well,
I didn't like it. That's what a
that
sample
too.
is.
Yeah, why not?
Well, we've other friend of our show from our team, your friend Sav, apparently went to Messina the other week. And he tried, apparently, according to one of our other friends, tried at least 7 or 8 samplers from Messina. Tried them all, had a good little taste of everything, and then it's like, nah, I've had enough, and then walked away. Didn't buy anything.
Is that fair game?
That is fair game because that's the risk you take as a business offering samplers. Mate, we do this at the East Show all the time. No intention to buy, just to sample.
We did, to be fair, we did buy stuff.
Okay, but we had no intention.
Yeah, but that's
We
known
didn't
at
have
that's
intention,
known
but-
at the Easter show.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone's sampling.
I don't know what to tell you. If Messina and Yochi are offering,
I've not seen you do it, bro. I went to get ice cream one day.
Oh, yeah,
You
sick.
took 3 samples. You walked away.
C9 gelato at Macquarie, shout out. I did have 3 because I wanted something sweet, but I didn't want a whole ice cream. So
We
I
had
a couple-
6 aside right after, so he's thinking, you know what? Let me not fill the belly too much.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
So you're a
but
culprit
I
of
only had
this.
2 or 3. I think it was only 2 as well. Let's not tell lies here.
I think it was 3. Bro.
I think it was 3 as well.
I think it was 2, and then you got a third after I paid.
One for the road.
Yeah, I think it's fair. I think it's fair game.
What if you get the sample, put a little bueno or something on top?
Yeah, do you want putting the sample in a cone? I want to sample the cone too. No, I think it's fair game. I think you just have to deal with the embarrassment, like the social shame of not buying it.
Oh, I got no embarrassment.
Well, then I think it's fair play on.
Like, I'm not going to see these workers again.
It's easy to do it if you're with someone that's paying.
Yeah, I think that's fine. But I'm saying
If you're running solo,
yeah.
sample and jog on.
And if you can handle the embarrassment that comes with that, I think it's fair game.
Do we talk about the Messina Mad Mondays or whatever it's called?
Did we not talk about this last week?
I can't remember. I genuinely can't remember.
I mentioned it as overrated.
Yes,
Free food being overrated.
correct.
Someone said they waited 45 minutes for that. I
Mm.
can't remember if it was the Messina here or the one in the city.
But
That's
again,
crazy. That can't be
instead
worth
of
it.
paying $6-7 for 2 scoops, you're paying $3. Is that worth 45 minutes?
But to be fair, they were doing like
I don't care,
They were doing like 1 liter. Like you don't have to get the 1 scoop or 2 scoops. You get like the 1 liter tubs for like not $5, but you know what I mean.
Oh,
heavily discounted.
Okay.
Is that worth an hour of my time?
Probably not still.
Go to Woolies, maybe get something half price.
Get a little
Call it a
maxi
day.
one.
Yeah.
Couple.
Waffle on.
Isn't there don't maxi ones do full cookie now as well? Isn't there?
Why'd I get a Snapchat ad for this? I'm getting Maxibon Snapchat ads. It's kind of gnarly, bro.
So, all right, I got some prices right for the World Cup 2026 in Canada, US, and Mexico. If you are planning to go, I've got ticket prices, prices of hotels, prices of flights. We'll start with the ticket prices. So, all right, we'll start with the prices of some of the games, and these prices are all in US dollars. So. We'll start with the opening match of the World Cup, which is Mexico versus South Africa in Mexico City. How much is the cheapest ticket? And these prices are based on the FIFA resale website. So I went on there this morning and I looked at all the prices. So this is legit.
So if I was a
resale.
common man today and I just wanted to go, yes,
So this-
Mexico, South Africa, this is what I'm paying.
Yes. So this is not the scalper's price that you can find third party, whatever. This is the official resale.
Okay.
How much was a ticket here?
Well, I'm trying to think. Like we paid, I think $60 to $80 for a World Cup women's final. At decent seats, mind you. It was $80.
But they're reasonable prices here in Australia. They weren't
are.
trying to, milk the cow for everything it's worth.
But I think FIFA, yeah, I'm gonna give you a guess of what I think the price is.
Cheapest as well, bro. Nosebleeds, like.
Yeah. No way. You're not seeing anything. Because we've been hearing the news that like those third party resale tickets are like tens of thousands of dollars.
That's
But if it's
dodgy dealings,
FIFA,
bro.
I think
USD as well.
maybe like this much, I think. I'm going to guess $140 US.
I think it's less than that. $120 US.
So the cheapest ticket for the opening game, Mexico versus South Africa, on the FIFA resale website is $2,070.
Nah, get out of here.
Come off it.
USD.
$2 grand.
$2,000
$2,000
for the opening game.
for the cheapest ticket.
Nah, that's ridiculous. That is actually ridiculous. But is that because the cheapest $100 tickets have sold out? So this one is like, this is a $2,000 ticket that's like, at the coach's box.
So when we were trying to buy tickets for the Women's World Cup, I swear the max you could like resell a ticket for on the platform was max 10% over the market price or whatever you paid for. It seems like that is not the case with the current World Cup. Because there's some prices here that are ridiculous.
Are we gonna
But then if the cheapest is what, 2,000?
yeah,
If it's 1.9, someone has bought it.
correct, exactly.
Yes.
So like, just fuck me,
That is
dude.
insane.
Is it because Mexico's playing in Mexico? Like, you reckon?
How many Mexicans can shill out $2,000 US for a ticket?
I don't know.
That is ridiculous.
I'm not going to make any
I was also
generalizations.
gonna not comment on that.
No,
I'll let you stay on that one, right?
is that a bad thing to say?
But yeah, no, I get what you mean. I don't know how the capacity of the stadium, but I think it's a big stadium, like 60,000, 70,000, 2,000 at least a ticket, mate.
For a resale though, I think some scalpers are doing business on the FIFA resale website. I imagine that you can buy a ticket if you got it when it first came out, the lottery or whatever, for $100 or $2.
For way
$200.
cheaper.
But
Way
now,
cheaper
isn't
before.
it? Yeah.
So, all right. So that was the cheapest ticket for Mexico versus South Africa. How much do you think the most expensive ticket is on the resale website?
You're just telling me it's a wild, wild west. I can put whatever.
Wild West.
I've put a flat 10,000 USD.
I've gone 48,000 USD.
If I told you the most expensive ticket on the resale website right now is 11 million US dollars,
Okay.
would you believe me?
Okay.
All right. What's the second highest?
Okay.
11 million. Someone's
$11
selling a
million,
seat.
which I've done the maths, is 190 million Mexican peso. Now, if you have 190 million Mexican peso, you could probably just pay that to Javier Aguirre, who's the manager of Mexico, and he'll probably let you play striker for 190 million. And just in case you think I'm lying, it's on the website right now.
Oh,
Yeah, he's not lying.
beautiful seats, mind you. Row
Yeah.
636.
It's block 636, row 9, seat 13, which I looked up was basically the nosebleed. So
Yeah.
you'll have a wonderful view of Mexico City. I don't know how much of the game you'll be watching. So
Okay.
that's where the bar is. 11 million US dollars. And I'll put the screen, I'll send the screenshot to Kush so he can add it to the video.
I want to see what a reasonable price. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no one's obviously buying that.
Well, the reasonable price, mate, what did I say the cheapest was again?
$2,000.
$2,000. So you're looking at either $2,000 to $11 million.
Suddenly $2,000's looking pretty good. A little pretty spiffy, actually.
All right. Next up, USA's first game of the tournament is against Paraguay in LA. What is the cheapest ticket you can find?
In LA.
In LA.
Same
USA,
platform.
Same platform. Resale, USA versus Paraguay. What is the cheapest ticket? Mind you, obviously these tickets are up for sale. It doesn't mean anyone's going to buy them. Because if you're going to spend $11 million on a ticket, I think you have other
You
problems.
deserve to lose that 11 million.
Yeah. It should come with an IQ test. USA versus Paraguay. First game for the US at LA. Cheapest ticket. What are you going, Ro?
$8,500.
All right.
5 bags, 5,000 USD.
This one's actually reasonable. It's 851 US dollars.
What?
It's because the Americans don't give a shit about soccer.
Ugh.
The Mexicans, bro, they love it.
All right. On the flip side, what's the most expensive ticket
Oh, come off
available?
it, bro. I'm going to have to write like 8 digits and call it a day.
I'm going to say $500K
Okay.
for the ticket.
I've gone $676,767.
All right. You guys wouldn't even get a fifth of a seat. The most
much?
expensive ticket is for $3.45 million.
Bro,
And
FIFA
the
needs...
best thing is, if you have a friend, you can actually buy 2 seats next to each other. So you just need $6.9 million and you and your friend can go watch USA versus Paraguay.
Bro, FIFA needs to update their website, bro. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, this seems really ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
why didn't we do this?
If you had a ticket, would you do these shenanigans?
Yes. Sorry.
No, you wouldn't because no one's going to pay that. You'd be dumb to do it.
How much money? No, not 11 mil, right? Or,
Yeah.
or whatever. What was the price? 5 mil or whatever.
3 mil.
3 mil?
3.5 mil, call it.
If I could get a ticket and I could resell it for like 20 bands,
Yeah, okay.
I probably would resell
Probably would
it.
as well.
Yeah.
You'd be dumb not to.
But I don't think anyone's buying at 20 bands.
I think people might be, dude.
I reckon there's like some rich celebs or like rich influencers who have just realized that the World Cup is happening and they realize they need to be in it and they've called their brands and no one's going to get them a ticket. So they look on the resale website and they buy these $5,000 tickets.
All right, next up, Australia versus USA. So if you are an Australian and you're heading over to Seattle to watch this game, firstly, I wouldn't. Secondly, I would probably remortgage the house. But thirdly, tell me how much the cheapest ticket currently available on the platform is.
I'm going to write what I would pay.
To watch? No.
No, because I want to be outraged.
Okay,
all right?
all right, fine.
How much would I pay? I've flown over there and I want to watch Australia versus USA.
To watch the Socceroos beat US in Seattle, how much would you pay for the cheapest tickets?
All right. I've also put down what I would pay. Probably max price.
$0.
Remember,
bro.
it's in US dollars as well.
All right.
So you'd probably have to.
I would pay $500 US for that ticket.
Okay.
I've put $850 USD at a stretch.
Bang. $862.
All
Get
right.
you the cheapest ticket to watch the Socceroos.
Maybe I should fly over, boys.
Mate, it's $12 over your budget.
Hey, on me.
All right. How much now is the most expensive ticket to go watch?
This is just
All
ridiculous.
right, I assume my board says $1 million. I can't be. I'm not giving it the
The 6 zeros?
yeah
Too much
whatever
admin?
1 mil.
I'll say let's go 2 M's.
All right.
$2 million for
I've
the most
gone
expensive.
1M.
It is $736,000.
Bargain. All right.
which
Now we're
is
talking.
$1 million AUD. So you can either buy a ticket for this or a 1-bedroom apartment in Sydney. So
Yeah, you decide.
you decide.
What's worth it?
I was a bit ambitious. I looked up tickets for the final at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. How much do you think the cheapest ticket for the FIFA World Cup final is?
Who's going to win who's going to be in the finals?
USA and
I hate doing predictions because you always look like a clown.
I need to know the
Another.
bracket, bro.
Yeah,
Just give me 2 teams that you think will be there.
Spain, Portugal.
I think France will probably be there
With
in the final.
someone.
I don't know what the bracket looks like.
All right, so let's say Spain.
Spain and Portugal.
Are they
is
on
my
different sides
prediction.
of the bracket?
I don't know, bro, but that'll be
Okay.
that'll be a fixture in the later rounds.
Okay.
Spain, Portugal, or France. So no Socceroos, obviously.
I think we'll make. Well, now there's a round of 32.
It'd be a shame not to make the round of 32.
You
bro.
would absolutely want to make the round of 32. Could make the round of 16. Socceroos.
Spain, Portugal.
Do you know how it works, bro?
I did not know there's a round of 30.
So each group has 4.
So it's 48
Even third
teams.
place can make it through in some occasions.
What do you
so
mean in some occasions?
There's 48 teams,
Yeah.
which means it's 12 groups of 4.
Yep.
And then the top 2 teams of each group go. So that's 24.
That's a normal.
8.
That's normal.
Yeah. So first and second of the group, and then third
it's-
place is 12 third places.
Mm.
So the best 8 performing third places
The top
also go through.
8 third place teams go through.
So we
And
can
I
make
think it's based on-
32, a round of 32, and then go.
Then it's
Right.
round of 16 and then normal. It's
So then, sorry,
there's 101 games. this
goal
World
difference?
Cup.
Is it goal difference?
It would be points and then goal difference, then probably goals for, I imagine. Would be
right.
if there's tiebreakers.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So the final, and you're saying the opener is $2,000 for the cheapest ticket.
Yes.
The final cheapest ticket. I'm going to say
New York. No, sorry, New Jersey.
I believe MetLife Stadium's in New Jersey. Someone correct.
New
me.
Jersey seems a bit random to have a World Cup final. It just seems wrong.
It's the biggest stadium in the New York area.
Oh, well, cash grab. Understood.
Big Zoran's going to be there.
All right. I'm going to guess $50,000 for the cheapest ticket.
Oh my days! I've put $50,000 USD.
Nah, you guys are having a laugh. It's only $9,000 for the cheapest one.
Really?
Yeah.
Bargain.
Bargain.
That
That is actually for. I'm not justifying these prices, but for a World Cup final, you're kind of expecting to pay at the wazoo. So 9K.
Yeah, and if you're tossing up $2,000 for Mexico, South Africa,
Hey, it's easy there.
no, that's fine. Or World Cup final, which could be them,
Yeah.
but bigger atmosphere. You see someone lift the trophy.
Yeah. Go get a loan.
Yeah.
Or payday loan to
Pay
get
that
yourself
back.
there.
I have to pay it, boys.
Beautiful. All right.
And then the obvious question is, how much is the most expensive ticket?
I can't think it's more than $11 million. I simply cannot believe.
What's the max limit that someone can put a ticket up for?
Like 99 mil? Surely not.
I
A
don't
bill? Are we seeing $1 billion?
I
$1
genuinely
trillion.
For a
don't
ticket?
know. I don't know.
Who is selling that? That's ridiculous. Some guy's just taking the mick for the first game. So I'll go like $8 million. my
7
guess.
million USD.
It's 11.5 million USD.
Are they good seats at least?
It's in block 307, row 22, seat 12.
You seeing us a
But the thing
commoners?
is, there's a seat available right in front of it, in the row in front of it. And that one's only going for $57,000. So you decide. You can either pay $11.5 million or $57,000 and you get a better view.
Oh, it's ridiculous. All right. Okay.
All right.
It's good, but
Last two ones.
if you know you're gonna go, you might as well list it up until the game.
Yeah,
For like
exactly.
10 mil.
Well,
That's true. Yeah.
If some schmuck buys it, mate, I'll just buy a different ticket.
Yeah. You
Well,
buy
if
the
you-
one in front.
if you are going to go to the World Cup final, obviously you're going to need accommodation. You're probably not going to stay in New Jersey. So if you want to stay in New York, tell me how much 2 nights at the Holiday Inn in Times Square will cost for the 18th of July to the 20th of July
What's happening
for a
around then?
standard room. Hey,
Like finals around then?
that's
Yeah.
the World Cup final weekend.
So I'm staying for the World Cup final.
2 nights at the Holiday Inn Times Square on the World Cup final weekend for a standard room. How much is it? And give me an AUD because Booking.com could only give it to me in AUD.
How much can a hotel really surge?
A Holiday Inn, nonetheless.
And then I have the price for this weekend, as in the coming weekend, 30th May. And
So I can do period on period. variants.
Yes. So tell me what you think the surge pricing is, and then I'll ask you what the normal pricing is.
2 nights, New York.
Holiday Inn Times Square. So let's say a mid-level hotel. Nothing fancy.
2 nights.
2 nights.
I reckon it's $1,000 a night. So it's 2,000 USD or around 3,500 AUD.
I've gone close. 4,000 AUD.
Nah, it's actually way less. It's 1,400 AUD for a weekend.
Oh, $700 a night
Yep.
to stay at the Holiday Inn.
Yep.
During the World Cup final, might as well go, boys.
Sign me up. So what's
So how much is it? Now tell me how much do you think it is for this upcoming weekend?
Pennies.
the Holiday Inn?
Yeah.
Mate, single
Of
digits.
The weekend of 30th to 1st of June. 30th of May to 1st of June.
Yeah, that's like a that to me is a 400 AUD, 200 AUD a night.
I've
type
gone
situation.
double that. 800 AUD.
It is 700 AUD. So it's double the price during the World Cup final weekend.
To be honest, they have not surged as much as I thought.
Well, what about this
Double's
next
a
one?
lot, though.
Is it? For the World Cup final, where every man and their dog is going to be, in and amongst it.
All right, the final one I have here is the whole thing about American stadiums is you can't get public transport, or there's very little public transport, and you can't really walk to them either. Like when I went to Vegas for the NRL, we walked to the stadium. It was a 35-minute walk. There's one train that goes from Penn Station in New York to MetLife Stadium. It's a 15-minute trip, one way. So tell me how much the round trip is going to cost you if I buy a ticket for that train to go to the World Cup final.
They can't surge a train.
Public transport, no less.
Can they surge?
I'll give you the normal price.
Here it's free on match day.
If I tell you the normal
Free with the
price,
ticket.
Yeah, what do they call it? Event. What's the little sign?
the event
Integrated
pass,
event holder.
holders,
Yeah.
All right. So this train ticket is normally round trip $12.90 US dollars. How much is it? How much have they surged it for the World Cup?
Surely $12.90. USD. We're guessing USD.
USD for a 15-minute one-way trip. The 30-minute round trip.
So $12.90
is the normal price.
I'm going to say, bro, what have you said?
Well, I think if they're doubling it everywhere, they'll double it here. So 24 USD.
Makes
I
sense.
think they're going to round it just to $20
It's 150 US dollars.
Seriously.
Yeah.
for a 15-minute train.
I think there was a bit of outrage, so they've actually discounted it now to $105.
Oh, wow. Might as well go on it twice.
How generous.
And they've given no concessions for children, seniors, or disabled people. So everyone
Don't
pays
discriminate.
$105. Or you can walk. It's a 17-kilometer walk from Penn Station to MetLife.
Half Mara.
4.5 hour walk if you want.
This is capitalism at its finest, man.
Yeah, it's
They
ridiculous.
know you have no options, so they'll just through the roof. Holiday Inn, they know you can book it.
You can book it. You
All
can
these
book
other
Airbnb,
hotels, exactly.
The Hilton. But public transport, you either cop the 4-hour walk or you cop the $10 return trip.
US dollars.
So let's do a quick math counter. So to get there, $110.
Yeah, all right. If
Yeah.
you wanted to go to the World Cup final
Mhm.
from Australia, let's do some maths. So
How much is a flight going to cost?
Let-
Jesus.
Yeah, let's say it's a $2,000 flight.
That's on a good day, bro.
I
I
feel
know.
like you can probably double that.
Double that? Let's say $3,000.
Go meet you in the middle.
Let's be 3,000.
3,000 return, yep.
Yeah. So we're in New Jersey, 3,000. We're staying at the Holiday Inn
For 2 nights.
for 2 nights, of course, just 2 nights. That's $850.
Yeah.
So 3,000. Sorry, I'm dealing in 2 different currencies here. So 2,000 USD,
No, we'll say 3,000
AUD
AUD for the flights.
850 AUD,
Yeah, so call it 4,000.
$4,000 for the flights and accommodation.
Yep.
Then we got let's say
My 15-minute train.
It's
50
150 AUD.
AUD. All right.
So you're at 4.15K.
Yeah, and then you're getting the $2,000
No, the cheapest ticket for the final is $9,000
$9,000 USD.
That's $13,000
AUD.
AUD.
So for me to go to New York
Yep.
for a 2-day holiday,
2 nights.
no food, no other entertainment, just
No.
a train to the stadium, watch the game, and a train back. 13 grand.
No, 17
No, it's almost
17 grand.
with everything.
How good.
How good.
Really affordable for the common person.
You know,
I feel.
Football is the world game,
The world
you know.
game.
It's
the
a-
common man's game.
yeah, how good, man.
It's crazy.
Following on the World Cup theme, we have corporate stereotypes. So what we have done is we've looked through the squads of the upcoming World Cup. we've picked out some players that we think in another life, mate, they'd be in an office, they'd be working a corporate job, and they'd be working this corporate job. So we're going to call those out in today's segment. First one I have is good old Jordan Henderson. Going to the World Cup. He's got to be head of culture, mate. No real job, no real deliverables, but he's there just to bring everyone together.
The vibes.
The vibes. He's a vibes merchant.
Chief vibes officer.
Exactly. Chief vibes officer.
So you reckon he gives HR?
100%, man.
Big Hendo.
What on the tool stuff is he doing now? Nothing. Bro, he's like 36 or whatever it may be.
Yeah,
washed.
He won't be starting. And he's very likely not coming off the bench that much.
Of the 26-man squad, he's the 26th man, I reckon.
Like he's there very much to bring like professionalism and, keep standards high in training and bring a bit of, experience.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Chief vibes officer.
Yeah, I see that. I see it.
All right, next up I have Arne Slot, not World Cup based, but is football related, manager of Liverpool. For me, he is... Big Arne gives me audit partner at PwC Energy. He's a PwC lifer, started as a cadet and worked his way through all the way to the top to be partner.
30 years. Just grinding.
He's pretty boring, bit direct, kind of awkward to talk to, refuses to put his card down at any, team event. You avoid working on his engagements at all costs. It's simply not worth it.
Yeah, I see that. I got Declan Rice, another English footballer. To me, Declan Rice... Mate, he's selling me Mercedes he's a luxury car salesman, in my opinion. He's a luxury car salesman. He's in the lot. He's looking to give you a Mercedes. He cares about his commission check. He's very sleazy. This guy has too much gel in his hair. I can't trust him.
It's the hair, bro. It's just the tidy
Dude,
hair.
I can't trust him as far as I can throw him.
It's a smile, bro. There's something about it.
Yeah, no, not having from Declan Rice.
Next up, I have Emi Martinez, the goalkeeper, Argentina goalkeeper. I think he's that finance manager that's always cracking that dark joke that toes the line between funny and a HR case. He's the first to jump on any innuendo that's happening in the office, bro. He's just, you don't know. You don't know if it's a smart thing to be around him or you could be drawn into some sort of HR case.
Yeah, he seems like a nutcase. Seems like a bit loose. Like, remember, was it him who at the 2022 World Cup when they were up on the stage getting the medals, didn't he do the...
Yeah, he was humping the World Cup, bro.
He did the peanut, the phallic imagery with the World Cup. That was him, right?
Yes.
Right next to the shakes as well. His mental behavior from
He's a
him.
goof, bro.
HR's worst nightmare.
Exactly.
I've got Sarpreet Singh. To me, he screams 99.95 ATAR. Got a 99 on the UMAT. And he's graduated top of his class at UNSW from medical school. And is currently on the training program to be a neurologist.
Sarpreet Singh's my doctor's name, actually. I got to check up with him last week. I mean, this is just... Look, if Sarpreet Singh was my doctor, I would have full faith.
Bro, should I show you a photo of Sarpreet Singh?
Mate, I know what he looks like.
Tell me he doesn't look like your GP.
Sarpreet Singh, in my opinion, look, beautiful footballer, I must admit, but... To be honest, I think his parents would be more proud of him if he was a GP.
Tell me you don't have an appointment with him tomorrow at 9 a.m.
He's a very, very reliable looking chap. I'll tell you that much. I've got Harry Kane. To me, Harry Kane screams real estate agent. Like he's got an uncanny smile and a kind of an odd shaped looking head. And I could see him in a suit looking to sell me a nice, 3-better in Mossman or Manly or something to that effect.
All right, next one. I got Ryan Cherky. Now, he's that marketing executive that when you're doing something, he only cares about the fonts, the colors, the style of the deck. He doesn't care about the data that's going in it. He doesn't care about what it's actually saying. He cares that it looks good, the beauty of it. That's Ryan Cherky to me.
Yeah, no substance.
Just flash.
Just
pure
flash. Just flash.
I don't mind that though. You need a bit of that in the workplace and on a football field, I feel.
Personality fit, dare I suggest, this fella.
Yeah, I feel the three of us are all personality hires. Can relate to that quite a bit. All right, next up, I've got Antonio Conte, former Chelsea manager, Ro. I actually think he is this. I think he is a hitman. I think you hire him if you need someone wiped out quick smart with no evidence. And he seems pretty old school, so he only accepts payment in the form of a briefcase with unmarked bills. None of this cryptocurrency bullshit. He doesn't understand it.
It's just because you've heard an Italian bloke try to speak English and you think he's
he looks
the
like
godfather.
He looks like a mafia don. And Loki might be, honestly. I'm a bit scared of
He
him.
does. He cleans up that way.
All right, I got Marcus Rashford. To be honest, Marcus Rashford, mate, looks like he graduated from Stanford. Forbes 30 under 30. Has a beautiful social impact startup, helping the young boys and girls in impoverished nations. Is Marcus Rashford.
He does do that too, to be fair.
On his LinkedIn, it would have X-Fang.
Yeah, X-Fang. It's all there. You see it.
X-Fang, I don't know, MBB or something. Kinsey, Bain, BCG.
He looks like he looks like he could be, I don't know, startup founder.
It looks clean and proper, like
Agreed.
very corporate actually. That's a good shout, bro.
All right, I've got two that are related. First one is, Lionel Messi. He's that quiet partner that camera never on, Slack never online, Teams never online, but he always sends through that email that all the work is done. Next to him, I've got Rodrigo De Paul, who's his EA that you think is having an affair with because they're always together for some reason.
Mate, you got a lot of HR cases in your team right now.
It's the reality of the workplace, mate.
All right, next up I have Sean Dyche and Sam Allardyce. And they'll be playing Crab and Goyle in the upcoming HBO Harry Potter show.
All right, next up I got Manuel Neuer. So Manuel Neuer to me looks like a VP at Goldman Sachs. He's an investment banker through and through. Mate, the guy is sending you texts at 3 a.m. You've missed a comma on slide 74. He's a nightmare to work with. Very, it's the German punctuality and it's
It's the efficiency.
It's the German efficiency is what it looks like with Manuel Neuer.
He does look like he'd be higher up. He does look like he'd be there. All right, next one I have is Geordie Boss. He looks like that fresh-faced Big Four grad that's always in the office, white shirt, no tie, lanyard around the neck, and he's always up for work drinks.
This guy, he looks like his dad got him the job, actually, to be perfectly honest.
Seems a little out of place.
Yeah, he's there, but does he deserve to be?
He's got a smile on his face, but no idea what's going on.
Similar to that, I got Nathaniel Brown.
Oh, shout out.
Mate, to me, looks like a graduate at Deloitte as well, to be honest. Same sort of situation as Geordie Boss over there.
Left backs are grads these days, what we're saying.
I've got Dominic Szoboszlai. Works in marketing, but best known for his Instagram social media account where he does get ready with me's in the morning. Come work out with me. What is it? My 6 to 9 after my 9 to 6 or whatever.
His expected hair flicks per 9 is crazy.
The last one I have is Danny Olmo. To me, this guy looks like he works in recruitment sales. To be honest, I think he's actually pretty good because he'll give you the answers to all the interview questions so you actually get the job. He's got a very trusting face, I must admit.
A couple more from me. The next one I have is Wataru Endo. He's an efficient data analyst. He's a very efficient data analyst.
Top of his class.
Exactly. He's a big team player. He gets the job done and you throw him any project at any time, no matter how big or small, gets it done.
My last one is Florian Wirtz. He's a quant trader at Jane Street. Super smart, a savant, but having a conversation with him is almost impossible. So good luck with him.
Last one for me, I've got Heung-min Son. He's a classic HR manager. He's always smiling. He's your best friend. He's wishing you happy birthday. And he's got the biggest smile on his face when he's telling you your role is restructured.
You hate to see it. You absolutely hate to see it.
A lovable guy.
Alrighty, folks, that brings us to the end of this week's episode. Very football focused. How much did you love that, Ro?
Fantastic.
I wonder how much the listeners would love that segment when they can't see the faces either.
That's right.
And while you're there, subscribe to us. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok.
Leave a comment. Maybe that's the KPI for this week. Leave a comment. A nice comment, actually. We got a preface.
I'll even take negative ones at this
We have enough negative ones. Leave a nice comment.
I don't know if you guys saw, but there's this guy who comments on all of our Instagram posts about Bangladesh being number one. Have you seen that?
No.
Anyway, I blocked him because I was getting sick and tired of it.
Did you?
Yeah,
Personally or from the
from
business
the,
account?
From the pod account. So I was sick and tired of the first, because you'd see first comment on every video. And I'm like, oh, cool. And then it's just this bloke going on about how Bangladesh is the greatest. And I'm like, get out of here.
Get rid of him. Scram.
Anyway, so if you want to maybe emulate that guy and also
Get blocked by Sam.
Get blocked by me, fuck around and find out, and we'll catch you next week.